Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley Williams. Today's video is going to be my pregnancy symptoms for week 21 through 24. I am filming this at 28 weeks now. And this is going to be the last, I think, of my symptoms videos because now where I'm at, everything is pretty much staying the same. I'm in the third trimester now, so not too much changing. But I will update you just in my other videos, you know, how I'm feeling and if anything major changes or is going on. So yeah, let's get into these symptoms. If I'm looking down, it's just because I'm looking at my notepad where I kept notes on all of my symptoms. Okay, so for week 21, my diarrhea was back. I was having an issue with this for a while during the second trimester. But the hip pain that I had been having, if you watch my previous video, I talk about it there, but my hip pain was feeling better this week. I had a few Braxton Hicks contractions. I was still nursing my son at this point. Let's see. He was, 13 months or so? No, he wasn't. I'm lying. He was probably like 14 or 15 months. Anyway, I was still nursing him, but we were working on weaning him, so he was almost weaned during this 21st week. Thankfully, because my nips were killing. Let's see, I started really feeling her a lot more and like stronger kicks and higher up in my belly too as my uterus grew. Let's see, and then, I finally started to enjoy warm coffee again. That's one of my aversions in the beginning of pregnancy. I just could not drink warm coffee at all. It had to be iced if I had it at all. So that was nice to be able to enjoy some warm coffee again. Let's see, week 22, I cried because my back was killing me. It's kind of funny because I guess it's because I'm more emotional when I'm pregnant, but I seem to cry from pain here and there while I'm pregnant when I just have like had enough and I can't take it anymore. Because normally I am pretty tough and can handle pain. But when pregnant, I'm a big baby, apparently. What else? So yeah, lots and lots of back pain. My sciatic was driving me crazy. I started having Braxton Hicks contractions daily this week. And those have just carried on. I'm actually, this last week, I've really been having more and more of them, you know, throughout the day. And I've actually had a few that were pretty uncomfortable. My belly is super sore and tender, so I'm dealing with that, like the round ligament pain and everything, with the belly being so big. At this point in my pregnancy, I was having yeast problems like once a month, and nothing like full-blown and major, but I could like feel it coming. So obviously I would take care of that, but that was like really frustrating. I don't know what was up with that, but that's resolved. I actually haven't had that issue since 22 weeks, thank goodness, because that's a pain. I was having nausea every afternoon, which is typically when I have it in pregnancy, but never this far into pregnancy. It's always subsided earlier on. Like, I think with my last one, it was like around 16 weeks where I felt better. I still do struggle with it a bit in the afternoons here and there, even at 28 weeks. I noted that I had more energy and motivation this week, which felt great because also with my nausea, my fatigue really lingered a lot, and it is back now for the third trimester already. I'm done. I was really emotional, just wanting to cry or get teary about everything, good and bad. And then I also was starting to want to nest, and I think that's because I started to have more energy and motivation. Week 23, I put here that Aries was only nursing once every few days, so he was doing really good with the weaning. It was really at that point more for like comfort. He was teething, and I think he had a cold too at that point, so I was just doing it here and there more for comfort. And he was handling it really well, so that was great because my nips and boobs were super duper sore. Now at 28 weeks, it's improved. Nips are still a little bit of an issue, but not too bad. And my boobs are feeling great again, thankfully. Okay. I had more energy and motivation again this week. So I was really wanting to nest again. But there's not a lot to do at that point. I felt like it was kind of early to really do anything. Excuse me, which is why I'm starting my Nest With Me videos. I'll start filming this week at 28 weeks. Because now I can really start to get things done because we only have, like 8.5 weeks or so left because I'm being induced at 37 weeks due to being high risk. Anyway, back to week 23. I put that it was getting harder to move around and get comfortable because the belly was just getting big. Finding that more and more the case now at 28 weeks too. It's just so hard having a toddler and being big and pregnant. I had some pimples this week. I had a weird little breakout going on. That cleared up. For the most part, my skin is pretty nice when I'm pregnant, thankfully. I was having a lot of belly pains, lots of round ligament, and just like my underbelly is sore. I've noticed this pregnancy that I am a bit more crampy and sore in my belly than last time, and I'm not sure if that's because I'm pregnant again so soon. We got pregnant when Aries was 11 months, so that's pretty quickly. Or if it has more to do with like my autoimmune, fibromyalgia stuff. But yeah, definitely more sore and more pain this time around. Week 23, I had no diarrhea. This is finally when my diarrhea issue started clearing up, like, for good. I haven't had that issue since the 23rd week, thank goodness. Like, I've never experienced that for that long during a pregnancy. So everything is back to normal now. And then I also put here that I was having nausea still every afternoon and evening, which is so frustrating. Week 24, I didn't put much, I think because it was pretty similar to week 23. This week, Aries, I finally bit the bullet and just stopped breastfeeding him completely, which was okay because he was only doing it, like I said, every few days. But I finally at one point just said, no, it's all gone, we're all done, and tried to get him to focus on something else. And then also offer his sippy cup with his milk. So he did really, really good. So much better than I thought he was going to do. I mean, he's a baby, of course, so he's gonna be like stuck to me like glue. But I thought that that might cause an issue with the weaning, but he did great. So yeah, week 24, we finally stopped breastfeeding altogether. Had more energy and motivation as well. Getting more uncomfortable though with this belly here. When I get pregnant, I'm all belly. I show immediately and I have a huge belly. And of course I get the comments from people like, oh my gosh, you don't have much longer, do you? And I'm like, I actually have months left. I mean, I only have 2 at this point, but like earlier in my pregnancy, you know, people are like, I can't believe you're so big already. But like, don't say that to a pregnant lady, please. Anyway, it's all good. I love my belly. That was it for week 24, and that is it for my symptoms videos. Like I said, everything now is pretty much the same. Getting harder to get around and do things. Super out of breath and exhausted. My hips and pelvis are so achy. It's hard to get comfortable, especially, you know, laying on the couch or in bed. Thank goodness for my pregnancy pillow. That really helps. What else? Let's see. Got the heartburn going. Had that for quite some time now. Achy back, achy belly, lots of Braxton Hicks. Feeling pretty ready here. So I'm just going to try to get through these last 2 months, less than 2 months now. I'm going to try to crank out some videos for you guys, some nesting videos for you guys. So, but that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, which should be something fun and nesting or baby girl related that doesn't have to do with pregnancy symptoms. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.